Hi everyone, this is a quick video going over how to use the TI-84 Plus in order to solve by graphing a quadratic, that is. If you do not have a TI-84 calculator, if you have any kind of TI calculator, it will be very similar to this. Otherwise, if you are looking for directions on an Inspire, you can YouTube video directions for graphing or solving a quadratic with a TI Inspire. First step is we need to make sure we get this equation equal to 0. So I'm going to draw my train tracks, and I need to make sure that this negative 10 goes away. So I do the opposite operation, which leaves me with 2x squared minus 7x minus 3 equals 0. This is where we are going to start graphing. So I have this little video, and I will walk you through the steps as we are going. So first you're going to type your equation into the y equals. Remember where the x button is. It's the weird one with the x, t, theta, n. Remember to use the minus button instead of a negative button. And make sure you have it all right. When you press graph, you will see a picture of it. Now, if you're not in the right window, you can change your window to zoom standard and it should show up for you. Next, you're going to press second trace, which is actually the calculate, and you're going to choose the 0 option. I forgot to write that in here. You have to go a little bit to the left and press enter, a little bit to the right and press enter, and then you're going to have to make a guess. Then your calculator is going to tell you the solution. So I'm going to write that solution down here as one of my answers. I'm going to write it as a point, negative 0.37, we'll say, comma, 0. So another thing to add in here is that in step 4, you're choosing option number 2, which is 0. Okay, remember on a graph, your solutions are always considered your x-intercepts, so that's why we choose 0, because your y value is 0. Let's continue on. Because it's almost the same thing for this next part, you are going to do second trace, choose option 0. You're going to scroll over to that other x-intercept, press enter a little bit to the left, go a little bit to the right and press enter, and now make a guess and press enter. And there is our second point, 3.87, comma, 0. Now, you'll notice I rounded to 2 decimal places. When you're doing your project or when you're writing your answer, pay attention to the directions and what they ask you to round to. Otherwise, just choose the best or what you think is the best option. So these are 2 points. You could also write your solutions as negative 0.037 or x equals negative 0.037. And then you could write 3.87. Those are the 2 x values that make this equation equal to 0. I hope that helped. Have a great day.